Hello, you are watching this video because you want to register your child or yourself with the North Caulfield Maccabi Junior Football Club. Right now we are on my homepage, which obviously does not look like yours, but we're going to start right from the very beginning. You'll choose your browser and you can start off in two ways. You can either start by typing in maccabifootball.com.au and you will end up on this page, or you can also type in NCMJFC.com.au and you will end up on the same page. To register your child or yourself, it's quite simple. Obviously the home page of the website changes every now and then, so it may not look exactly the same as what you're looking at the moment. There are a few places where you can register. Right now on this banner, when it flicks over, you can see register for season 2018. You could click on that. You can also click here on the left hand side, register for season 2018. You also can click here on the Maccabi Little Strikers logo. So there are three different places you can go, but they will all send you to the same page. Let's just start with the simplest one. Okay, it now takes you to this registration explanation page. Basically what it's saying is, thanks for wanting to register with our club. You need to first start with a MyMac account. Okay, once you've got a MyMac account, then you can log in and register with the club. If you do not have a MyMac account, you come here. To start the MyMac account, sign up here. I'm going to click here just to show you what it looks like. Okay, in my case I already have an account, so it's picking that up off my computer, but if you are a new member, click here. It's pretty obvious. The new member, you need to put in the first name of the child or the player, the last name of the player, the email that you want to contact, etc., the date of birth of the player, the gender of the player, mailing address, contact numbers, etc., etc. It'll go all the way down here. You agree to the terms and conditions. You'll click continue. Then it will bring you back where you will have a MyMac account and you will be able to log into the club account or register with the club. Extremely important to remember, you are registering the player. You are not registering the parent. We have had many parents in the ages of 30, 40 and 50 who want to play with under 8 teams. I don't know why they want to do that, but I think what they mean is they want their child to play. So you must register the player, not the parent. Okay, let's just go back to that very start. So you're back here on this page after clicking register. If you have your MyMac account, which you should by now, either by having it from previous years or just signing on, you may have forgotten your password if you had it from previous years. Up here, you've got forgot password. You can click on that. You put in your email, your first name, your last name, etc. Send. It will click you a new password for your MyMac account. Don't just go and register a new account because you've forgotten your password. It's very easily accessible up here. The thing that may be a problem is if you have not updated your email address in your old MyMac account, because the details of your MyMac will go to the email address that you registered. If you haven't updated the details, we don't know about it. Anyway, let's go back to the start. Back onto this page. At the bottom, if you already have logged in to your MyMac account, then click here to continue. Okay, in my case, I already have my login details. I click login. You also can put your username and your login details here and click login up there. But for the purpose of this video, we'll click on this one. You now end up at this page, which has a lot of explanations and obviously terms and conditions. Please note the codes of conduct. These codes of conduct apply to everyone that is associated with the club. That's player, parent, grandparent, guardian, sibling, anyone that happens to be on the field, anyone that happens to have any connection whatsoever to the player. Just because you did not sign up your child, maybe your spouse signed up your child, does not mean that you are not governed by this codes of conduct. You are also governed by the codes of conduct. It covers all family members and all friends of the player that is registered. Okay, just coming down here, make sure that you have a passport type photo of your child or yourself. You can easily do that on your phone. Take a selfie if you want. Take a photo of your child in the house, whatever, crop it, save it to your phone, send it to your computer, whatever you need to do, but just save it for what you will need down here. There's details here about member protection policy, which also covers the codes of conduct. So in other words, if somebody has broken the codes of conduct, they can come back to this member protection policy. FFV and FFA registration will be required later on. We will inform you of that. Okay, if registering for the club, ensure it's the player's details that are correct here. In this case, it's my details. Okay, then you come down to your membership or the team or the age group you want to play with. Now, as you can see, you have a number of choices, and the choices change every now and then depending on the availability of places within teams. So don't be scared if you see a bigger list than this or a smaller list than this. Those things change every now and then. But for example, if you've got a daughter that's aged 14, you'd want to go to the girls under 13, 14 and select that. Here is your fee. Here is your membership agreement. You need to click all of those to agree to it. There's a few questions here to answer. Come down to the terms and conditions. Again, codes of conduct. Click on I agree to the terms and conditions. And at the bottom, you select your payment method. Either credit card, or maybe you want to pay by cash or by payment plan. You can click special arrangements, and our registrations department will contact you on how you wish to pay. Once you've filled in all of those and ticked all the right boxes, you click submit. It will say welcome, and you'll get an email to confirm that. I'm not going to click that submit right now because, as you can see, I'm already in the system and it's not going to accept me as playing in a girls team. That should be it in a nutshell. It does take a few minutes. We do understand. We apologize for that. But it is fairly simple if you just follow the instructions. Thank you very much for your time and have a wonderful football season.